G'day and welcome to another video. In today's lesson we will learn how to make a crochet moustache. That's right, everybody needs a crochet moustache. They're great to adding to all different types of projects. It is a reasonably easy pattern. We're going to follow along with the pattern today so we can learn how to read a pattern if you don't know how. All the links that you need will be in the description box below the video. And let's get started on the... First of all, we will need to go to the website and print out the pattern. www.bobwilson123.org, and I will put the link below in the description box so that you have direct link to the pattern. And it's a really easy pattern, so if you're beginning or just starting, as long as you know your basic stitches, we can get cracking with this pattern. What we're going to need is a pattern, some yarn, a pair of scissors, a crochet hook that is smaller than what is recommended for your yarn. I'm using 8 ply, which is equivalent to double knit or sports weight yarn. I'm using a 3.25mm crochet hook or a size D, which is also a size 3. Going to need a yarn needle with a big eye. It makes it a lot easier to sew the ends in. And it doesn't use very much yarn at all. We've got a bit of a theme going on here. We've got a green folder and green yarn. And I don't know why, but I've been attracted to green lately. And if you know me long enough, you'll know that I'm a blue girl. So, what's going on there? If you can figure it out, let me know. So the stitches used are slip stitch, chain, single crochet, half double crochet, double and treble. Yarn can be any thickness, and I used worsted weight yarn for this one. Oops. And it is approximately I will put this on the pattern actually as well. It's approximately 14 centimeters. Let's write that on there. It won't be written on yours, it will be typed. I'll just need to add that to the pattern before I upload it. And it's about 5.5 inches. But I'm going to use double knit, like I said, equivalent to sports weight and 8 ply and a 3.25 hook. This moustache just makes me smile. They are so cute. So what we're going to do is make a slip knot. There are plenty of ways to do that. Do it the way that you like or you're comfortable with. And it helps if I turn the page so I can actually read the pattern. As you can see, there's not much to it, so it's a really quick project. So we get instant satisfaction, which is great. And it says, instead of me writing into the next stitch do this, into the next stitch do that, I will just type the stitch, and that is what you do into the chain. And each chain will have one stitch, so that's easier. Otherwise you're going to have a bunch of words and it's just going to be confusing. So I've just put them in order, and that's what we're doing. Okay, sounds easy, doesn't it? Let's go. So we're going to chain 26. And once you have your 26 chains, we're going to slip stitch into the second chain. We don't count the one that's on the hook. This one is our first and this one is our second. Now if you work into the back of the chain, that's perfectly fine, you can do that too. So that's the first and this is the second. We're going to work a slip stitch, so grabbing your yarn, pulling through and then pulling through that stitch on our hook. And also slip stitch into the next chain, so finding the next one across. And pulling through. Don't do it very tight, just sort of loose to medium tension, don't pull it really tight. We're going to single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So finding the next chain, we're going to single crochet. Next one, single crochet, we're going to half double crochet into the next 2 stitches, so that's wrapping our yarn, pulling through all 3, do that again, double crochet into the next chain, treble into the next chain, treble would help if I wrap it twice, so wrap that twice, go into the chain, pull through 2, pull through 2, and because it's a treble we have an extra step, so it's just pull through 2. We'll need to work another treble, so wrapping our yarn twice, going into the stitch, pull through 2, 2 and 2, double crochet, so just wrap once and do a double crochet. I'm sure you can totally relate, my yarn ball just fell on the ground on the floor. It's all good now. Half double crochet in the next one, and single crochet in the next one. We're going to work a slip stitch, going into the next chain, work a slip stitch, and now basically what we're doing is working back across, but we're doing exactly what we did there. So single crochet, it's written in the pattern, don't worry, you don't have to read it backwards. I've worked it out for you. So single crochet, half double crochet, so wrapping your yarn, pulling through all 3, double crochet. This is a good way to learn all the stitches, isn't it? Double crochet and a treble, so wrapping twice, wrapping twice again because we need to work another treble, double crochet, so wrap once, half double crochet, so that's wrapping once but pull through all 3, and another half double crochet, so wrap once, pull through all 3, single crochet, and we're going to slip stitch into the last 2 stitches. Just squash that down and that won't stick out. And I don't know why, I think I must have miscounted, but I've got an extra chain, but I'll show you what you can do if you have an extra chain. We don't freak out, we don't start again because that would be a waste of time. What we do is we can actually undo the chain. And you'll be able to see where this long bit comes through, so it can help sometimes if you have a needle. Oh, I don't need it today, so I can grab hold of that. You only want to undo the one, okay? So we've just undone one little loop. And what we can do now is, that actually looks like a chain, but when we pull tight, it actually isn't, and it's our knot. See? It's disappeared. Because I used to freak out and then I used to rip it all out and start again, and you know what? That's a waste of time and a waste of crochet, so we can actually undo it and cheat. Haha. And don't dislike the video because I had an extra chain, because as you can see, it happens to everybody. So now we need to finish off. Depending on what you're going to do with your moustache, you can leave a long chain, a long length of yarn, which I'm actually going to do that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in mine, so I might stitch it onto something. This will look really cute on a hat or something like that. So to finish off, just grab your yarn, pull through that loop, and that's it, we're done. We have finished our moustache. So you could sew it on like that. Oops. You can actually shape it and bend it down. Could probably shape it and bend it up too, depending on the look that you want your moustache. So we're going to sew in the short end because we don't want that showing. And of course, if for some reason that you don't need an end to sew onto a project, you can sew in the other end as well. And I'm filming this tutorial with my new camera because the other one died. Yeah, I wore it out. I think it had the same illness that the computer had because that died too. So it's been an expensive month. Because they pretty much both died within 3 or 4 weeks of each other. Not a good year, is it? Everything's leaving. If you can hear that laughing, that would be husband and his friend are in the other room watching the TV or something. Giggling coming out of the room. Looks like some sort of French moustache, doesn't it? So that was using 8 ply. I do have one, here he is. You know, because it's a boy. That was the one with the worsted weight. And as you can see, it's a little bit smaller. Not by much, it's only sort of a smidge smaller. Of course, the smaller the hook that you use, the smaller the moustache will turn out. And again, the bigger the crochet hook and the thicker the yarn, the thicker the moustache will turn out. So funny. And you wouldn't believe how many requests I get for crochet moustaches. I know, it's funny, huh? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, as there will be plenty of more videos to come. I do about one upload every week for you, each for a lesson. And there's other random stuff in between. Please share your creations on our Facebook page. Let me see what you've added your moustache to. All the links for my website and Facebook page and everything else are in the description box below the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And until next time, happy crochet.